6 is how to prevent separation anxiety.
To make sure that we can socialise your puppy to being able to cope on his own. Now, this is something that is so important during this COVID shutdown, simply because the majority of households don't have a normal daily routine. So in our house, he's used to be on his own for 3 or 4 hour gaps at a time. Now, during this shutdown, I am home all the time, so is my girls. Now, obviously he's not a tiny puppy, but if he was a tiny puppy between the age of 8 and 13 weeks of age, having everybody around him all the time would make it virtually impossible for him to deal with being on his own when you all do go back to work. So it's really important that you use the crate, if you are using a crate, or a separate room, but you need to all make sure that at different points of the day that you are leaving him on his own in a room, just so that his brain, while it's soft, realises that being alone is okay and it's nothing to be scared of. Whereas if we're always around him, then when you do go to work or carry out normal activities, there is a possible chance that your puppy could experience separation anxiety, which is a behavioural condition whereby dogs can't cope with being on their own. It's quite hard to undo once they've started with that problem. So we all need to use this experience of COVID shutdown as an opportunity to make sure that we can train the puppy to be on his own while you're in the house.
It is really, really important that before you do expose your puppy to being left alone, that you train your puppy with lots of positive training first, that it's okay to be left alone. What we don't want you to do is just to leave him in a room downstairs on his own with the door shut and for him to whine for an hour, because that's going to just result in an unwanted behaviour. So what we need to do is to train him to be alone happily first before we keep leaving him alone during this COVID shutdown. The crate is the best way to do this. The crate is an amazing piece of equipment that helps with not only helping the puppy to deal with his own company, but it also helps with toilet training, in feeling secure. It prevents unwanted destructive behaviours in the home, which all puppies are guilty of if they're not being watched. There's having the con, which is a rubber toy, which is stuffed with treats, and if you put it in the freezer, it results in the puppy having hours and hours of entertainment. And the con is something we demonstrate how to use in our Settling Your Puppy in 24-hour module, which you can sign up for immediately. Shows you exactly how to associate the crate to a positive experience for your puppy, as well as how to use the con successfully. And these two things, the crate along with the con, are gold in relation to the secrets of having a happy puppy and a puppy that can deal with being alone. I can't imagine how you leave your puppy alone during COVID in a room when he's not in a crate, because in the early days with Albert, I know that if I'd have done that, I'd have certainly come downstairs and opening the door to sofas being chewed and everything else, but he's never done that because he's always been crate trained from 8 weeks of age. So please, please, please make sure you have trained your puppy to be alone happily before you carry out this kind of isolation training during COVID, just so that they don't get separation anxiety. The more you come and go and pop your puppy in the crate, and just when you go into the toilet and when you're putting the washing away in everyday life, it means that not only will the puppy not be destructive while you're not watching him, just remember the rule is always, if your eyes are not on the puppy, then he is in the crate with his con so that you can't get up to any mischief, because from the puppy's point of view, he does not know the difference between an electrical wire and his own toy. The reason why it's just so important that we do this positive training first is because what we don't want to do is to just expose your puppy to being alone now and put him in a room on his own and letting him whine for an hour, and then we open the door and let him out. Because what that's actually done is told him that if I whine for an hour, then I get rewarded, which is not what we want. We only want to open crate doors or doors when he is happy and relaxed and there is no whining, which you get when you have put the effort and the time into positive crate training first. This is the secret between having a good, well-settled puppy to a puppy that can't deal with life. It's just so, so important. So happy crate training. Please remember to enrol onto the Settling Your Puppy in 24-hour free online training course. This is life-changing for you and the puppy, and then you can start with the leaving your puppy alone during this COVID shutdown.